Hey Colette, Dan Hosey here. Just thought I'd record a quick video, show you how to do this. Open up the file you've downloaded from me with large print. I'm going to enable the macros. Now, the page you want to make the font bigger on Quiz 1 large font and Quiz 2 large font. So what I would do is I'd actually highlight the columns, A through I, and then you can make it whatever size you want. So I went with 20. Now there's some concern about how big it's going to print out as far as the number of pages. It's going to take more than one page because it's a bigger font. If you force it to one page, it's not going to be as big as you need, but we can do that if you want. That's why I actually rotated it. So when I do print preview here, yes, it's going to take 2 pages, but that's because the font is so big. We can go to page setup if you want. We could fit it to 1 by 1, but you're not going to like the way it looks. So then it's going to look a little funky. It's not really going to be as big as you like. Or we could set the print area, if you prefer, to only include that. And that is File, Print, Preview. Actually, I forget where that is. I think it's in Page Layout, Print Area. And then you can set the print area to whatever you want, ignoring, say, this stuff down here. And you can force it to 1 page, but it's not necessarily going to be as big as you need. So I would actually probably leave it the way it is. Now, in case I changed anything, I'm just going to close this, open it again, and show you what you need to do to get it into another workbook. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up a second workbook, which is really the same workbook without the big font, just because I needed an example. So let's say this was the workbook that you wanted to add it to. It's probably going to be Unit 6 or 7 or what have you. And let me do it the old-fashioned way. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, I'm going to move or copy, and I'm going to move it into the other book that needs it. Example, needs big font is what I called mine. You're going to have Unit 6 or whatever. Let's move it to the end. Hit OK. And now I'm going to go back to the one with the big font, the one that I showed you, Sheet 2. And again, I'm going to right-click. I'm going to move or copy. I'm going to create a copy. I'm going to put it in the workbook that needs it. Hit OK. And now it should work. Let me put it to the end. It should work just like you normally use it. So if you want one with large font, you're going to have to print that separately, and it is going to take up 2 pages unless you play with it. But now if I go to print it from this page, it'll work. But if I use the shortcut key, it will not print it automatically. So you've got to manually print this one, but it should be identical to Quiz 1, just in a bigger font. If this isn't what you want, let me know. And miss you guys.